All right, guys, let me bend down so you can see me. Hey, we are going to be making a very quick chicken pot pie. I've got some leftovers and I want to use those leftovers. What I've got is some roast beef from last night, and I also have some chicken. It has dip and cream cheese already in it, and cheese in it from what I did over the holidays. And so I want to use that chicken and that roast beef in a pot pie to just clear out some things from my refrigerator. So I do not know how this is going to turn out, but this will be a fun video. So stay tuned with me. When you're off grid and homesteading, you just use your resources. You use what you got. So use what you got. Okay. So we're going to get started. Here's my cast iron. It's already been on the, this is our wood stove. It's already been on the wood stove. It's already hot to the touch. So we're going to get started. What I want to do first, I just want to spray. I want to spray my pan a little bit. And then I have got this box right here. It is the Pillsbury pie crust. There's 2 crusts in here, so I'm going to be using this. I'm going to open it up real quick. It's just something that I was thinking about doing, and I thought, you know what? Get your computer out and let's just go live and let's just have some fun. So guys, I hope that all of you are doing well. I pray that you are doing well. Brother John and I are very busy here as usual. And we are keeping on, even with the way the economy is. We're not going to let anything stop us. We're going to be resourceful, and God's got a plan, and he's working that plan out through each one of his children. All right, so there's one of the pie crust right here. I'm going to lay that in my skillet. How about that? Look at there, look at there, look at there. Easy, easy, easy. I've just a few minutes ago put some wood in the stove, so it's still real hot. You see my little kettle here that I keep for when I want tea or hot chocolate? It's already ready. And can you see this little fan right here? These Echo fans, they are wonderful. They will distribute the heat, and I'll put it back over here after we finish. I'll move this up right in the center is where I'm going to want it, and I'm going to put my fan right here, and it's going to help it cook. But I think it's right before 3 o'clock in the afternoon here in Tennessee, so this should be ready for us to eat when we get ready this evening. Now, I will tell you that you can use a can of cream of chicken, but because I already have this chicken right here that was in my freezer, and it's already got cream cheese and all the yummy, yummy goodness. But you would be using your chicken, use a rotisserie chicken, use canned chicken, whatever you've got, use leftover pot roast, which is what I'm going to be mixing the two because we're not picky. But I'm going to spread this around. This is going to be on the bottom. See how that filled up real quick? And that's just going to cook because I've got other things to be doing today. But that's a lot of chicken already there. I'm also going to take some of my beef. Let me tell you what I'm going to do. I've got a bag of mixed vegetables here. This is 2 pounds. I really don't want to use 2 pounds. So I'm going to go ahead and open this and just put the remainder of my vegetables in a bag to use later. I'm just going to fill up. There you go. Let's just fill it up right there. Because we're going to use our other pie crust for the top. That's all of our veggies. We've got lima beans, we've got corn, green beans, little carrots. That's going to be good. And then I'm going to take some of my roast beef from last night. I'm just going to take some of this good gravy that is in here and just put it right here on the top. These are still big chunks of beef. And you might see some of my, it's been in the refrigerator. So here's some of that fat that has, it's just solidified on the top, but it's still good. I'm just trying to use things that I've had or have in my freezer and refrigerator so nothing goes to waste. We don't waste around here. I was raised, what is that? Have not, won't not, have not, won't not. In other words, just be happy with what you've got and use it. Waste not, won't not. Thank you, Lord. Y'all see all that good gravy there? I'm going to save myself for lunch here in just a minute, a couple of these pieces here. I've got some mashed potatoes left over. But I'm going to go ahead and take some of this gravy and put in here. So ours is going to be more like a beef pot pie because all that gravy is still good and thick. But like I said, you can use a cream of chicken. You can use a soup and you can add a little milk. You can also use your chicken broth or a beef broth, whatever you need to do. But remember, I've got cheese that is already in that chicken underneath. And when this gravy starts cooking in with that, what's already there, that'll be enough. I'm going to go ahead and finish this off. You could put salt and pepper if you want to or any other spice, but I don't need to. I know what this yummy was last night, so that will be just fine for us. If you wanted to put you a few pieces of butter in there, you could do that. And I am going to take out now that second pie crust because two come in the pack. I'm going to open this. Don't you love how they make things now that it's just hard for you to open or get into anything? You unroll this pie crust. This is our top. See how easy that is? I'll be coming back here later on and putting some butter over, but I've got this ready. We're just going to lay it over it. I want it to kind of connect. Doesn't matter if it's connecting perfectly or not. It's Brother John and I. There you have it. There's your pot pie. And I use the cast iron skillet because of the heat of the stove, of course, but also it's going to retain my heat in the skillet. It's going to be cooking it all the way through. So I'm going to put it right in the center. I'm going to keep my wood stove full. And here's my little fan. I'm going to make sure that he's turning here in just a few minutes. And it will be. And that will also distribute that heat through and through. And I tell you, I already know the ingredients that was put in, and it's going to be good. So the next time you cook something and you know it's still good, you've got some leftover chicken, you've got some leftover beef, think about getting yourself a package of this Pillsbury pie crust. If you don't have the filling, like I had that gravy, and you don't have the cheese mixture already in the chicken, then you can use a cream of chicken to go in it with some broth. Look it up on the internet if you want to, but you can also put milk in it. But this right here, it just went together lickety split. And I'll be sharing a picture with you or a second video, and I will let you know how this turns out. Also, I'll link it in the description box below this video after it gets done. So this has been Sister Mary and Homesteading Haven. Hadn't done a video in a little bit. We're going to try to get back to making sure that I'm doing a video at least once a week. We have been really busy. The weather's just been topsy-turvy. It's been hot, cold. We've been trying to do things outside. We've been trying to keep up with wood. You can see our wood box over there. Keep that full and keep this home warm during this winter time. So God bless you, and I'll see you next time here on Homesteading Haven.